right here on your screen, you can see Furia against Gamer Legion. This is going to be the first match of the Shanghai Major, and you can also see that timer ticking down. 2 days, 9 hours away, less than 3 days away from the Shanghai Major kicking off, and we still don't have the major items released yet, but obviously these are going to be coming sooner rather than later. Hopefully they'll actually be coming out before the major starts. I know Counter-Strike has been getting a little bit active on Twitter, but in this video today we're going to be going over what to expect when these major items do drop, and how this has been affecting the markets recently as well. But of course, first, just want to mention my cash trading business. If you guys are looking to sell any of your CS2 items, turn them into cold hard cash or crypto or any other payment method, definitely hit me up over on Twitter. It's going to be the first link in the description below. We'd like to get those bigger deals done, so if you have any big skins, gloves, knives, whatever, hit me up and we can help you get a safe, quick, and easy transaction. And of course, by selling to me, you're also helping support me, my channel, and my content as well. With that being said, let's get right into this video today. So yeah, like I said, this is what we have coming up very, very soon. We are just a couple of days away from the Shanghai Major actually kicking off. Again, there was some pro players tweeting out and teasing that we would be getting those major items released yesterday. And we also did have Counter-Strike actually tweeting and interacting with some people on Twitter. So there was a lot of hype surrounding that stuff coming yesterday. That did not happen. Now the hype is going to be built back up today, because the big thing to note here is that tomorrow is obviously Thanksgiving in the United States, which is like a national holiday. And hey, they're probably not going to be putting anything out tomorrow. People are going to be, not really working or getting anything done. So if these don't come out today or tonight, then it's a very, very real possibility that we could not be getting these items, whatever they're going to be, or even the major update at all, until after the major starts. And that would make absolutely no sense. That would be very, very poor planning and poor execution by Valve. But guess what? It wouldn't be the first time they've had poor planning or poor execution as well. But there are a ton of people talking about what these new items and what kind of expectations we have for these CS2 major items. So we do have some different places. Waxpeer tweeting out something that I think a lot of people are expecting to get from this major, which are team charms and what those could potentially look like. We've seen a couple different iterations, a couple different people mocking these up or making them or whatever, and these are actually pretty sick. I think these are pretty cool. Now I think this is very, very possible because obviously we've seen some one-offs for items from other majors in the past. Again, we have team graffitis out there, we have team patches, we have different things like that they have tried for just like one major or whatever. And obviously with charms being such a big deal right now, people actually seem to be pretty excited about them being a pretty cool addition to the game. Valve could maybe want to, capitalize off of their popularity and see what they do. And honestly, I think a lot of these look pretty good and cool. Now, obviously, the problem with these would be if we got multiple iterations of them, they would all pretty much look the same. It'd be very, very similar to the borderless sticker problem. But I actually think Team Charms could be pretty cool because if they do it as a one-off item, like they've done for some of that other stuff, like I said, like graffitis or patches or whatever, then we wouldn't have to worry about multiples of the same stuff coming out, and it could actually make a lot of sense. Could actually be pretty cool. Also, we know, like with the charms we have out there right now, there's a bunch of different patterns, stuff like that. They could definitely still do a ton of patterns on like a scale of a hollow effect at the top end of the pattern and like a non-hollow effect at the bottom, like they do with some of those charms. I think there's a lot of cool different possibilities and things we could get with team charms, but there are definitely a lot of people expecting team charms. Here's what some more of these look like. We have a 9Z one here. They paired them up very, very nicely with a ton of different skins. Obviously, we have the Mongols, we have Heroic, and then we have Eternal Fire as well. So some people are expecting to get some team charms. I think it is very, very possible. And yeah, I think it would be cool overall. I don't know exactly how well they would sell or whatever. I don't know how they would implement them. But if there is something like a team charm capsule or something like that, I also think that could be very, very cool. And honestly, that could be a pretty cool investment. Now, as far as the investability of something like team charms or whatever, I would be a little bit hesitant because, again, I still think the fact that charms are non-consumable is a very, very big downside. And if we do have something like capsules or team charms or whatever coming out, again, where charms in the armory right now, you actually have to play the game to be able to buy them. You can't just buy them in infinite amounts. People would actually be able to buy these charms just for money straight up, and they could definitely be very, very oversaturated and oversupplied. Now, hey, as a long-term investment, I'm sure they would be fine, but again, the fact that they are non-consumable definitely hurts their long-term investability and the potential profit you can make off of them as well, I do believe. Now, something else that I do think would be very, very crazy, and some other people have been tweeting out, CS Money, with this idea, is what if we got pro player charms? Again, instead of the team charms, like, how we have like pro player signatures and autographs and stuff, what what if we got pro player charms? And here they drop a simple Falcons charm on us, which I think is absolutely hilarious. Here we have an Apex charm from Vitality. Here we have a Rops charm from FaZe, and we have the Elise charm as well. So this is absolutely hilarious. A ton of people are saying, hey, these are super creepy. Please no, these are cursed. I thought that these were absolutely hilarious, and obviously I don't think this is something that would be able to be possible for like all the teams or something, but this could maybe be a cooler, interesting addition, I think, for like a Hall of Fame or whatever, to recognize some of the most iconic players in CS history. I think it would be very, very cool. Or potentially just doing the teams that like win the major or something like that. Obviously, every single player from every single team in the major would be probably way too much work, probably wouldn't be worth it. But I do think these are absolutely hilarious. I love that this is a thing that has been created. I love that they tweeted this out. And yes, super, super, super funny. The simple charm on your gun. It's cursed. It is creepy as fuck, but it would be absolutely iconic, and it would make for some insane crafts as well. So could player charms be something we're getting very, very soon? I don't know, but that's something people are talking about. And then, of course, obviously we have the team stickers. Are they going to be bordered? Are they going to be borderless? That is the whole debate right now. I wanted to take a look at some more sticker concepts. Ying Zing, if that's how you pronounce it, tweeted out this a while ago. One of the concepts that's out there. This one I definitely don't really like that much. I don't really think it's all that great, but I do appreciate everyone making concepts, trying to create different things, trying to inspire other people in the community, and ultimately trying to inspire Valve into some good looking border sticker designs. Again, this background, all I can think about is it looks like the UFC logo. That's I can't get my mind off of that. So I don't know, this one's not really for me. I don't really like the loop-de-loop thing they're doing. I don't really like the UFC ass logo in the background, but like I said, I do appreciate them creating something. It's just not necessarily for me. We also had Tetif, I don't know. He tweeted out this one, I actually think is pretty sick. It's got like the anime clouds type thing, which obviously people, are going to say is maybe relevant to Shanghai or gives them like that Shanghai vibes or whatever. I think it's very, very cool. And I love how it comes in the different colors. This one I actually think is very clean. I actually really, really like this sticker concept design. This is one I could see, myself purchasing or investing in or collecting or whatever. I think it looks very cool. Yeah, I don't know. I really liked this one. This is one that I hadn't really seen until today, even though it got posted a while ago. And they have a bunch of the different design setups and stuff here. Again, obviously this I think is a pretty clean bordered sticker overall. Do I think it's something that Valve is going to do or Valve would do? No, probably not. But I don't think this is one that the community would be too upset by. I still think overall we just need a clean, simple backdrop bordered sticker design. Again, I really, really like stuff like Atlanta, Boston, Columbus, stuff like that. Cato 15, very simple, very clean. I don't think we need to do something intricate, crazy, over the top. And when you do try to do something like that, for example, with Rio, you do risk it coming out very, very ugly and the community not really resonating with it. And obviously that would be an absolute disaster if something bad comes out and we have like reduced sales or whatever. But I think by going with a clean, sleek border design, we could definitely get the best of both worlds and make everybody happy at the end of the day. Wax Pier also, again, they've been doing tons of content lately. They did tweet this out for what their kind of Shanghai bordered concepts look like. Again, I think these are okay. I think they're a little bit ugly. I think the backdrops and the back designs are a little bit too intricate, a little bit too complex, doing a little bit too much. I think simple and more clear is better. It looks better for collecting. It looks better for crafting, and it actually looks a lot cleaner. Again, borderless is nice because it's so clean. It's so perfect. They're so great looking. So to get something that's going to be a little bit different, but while also still looking good and making everyone happy, it's going to have to be clean. It's going to have to be simple. Everything else is going to be too divisive. There's going to be too many people arguing on both sides whether it looks good or not. I don't know. So again, is the new Shanghai stickers going to be bordered or borderless? My money's still on borderless. I hope it's not borderless, but I'm still thinking it's going to be, which is obviously not going to be good for Stockholm, Antwerp, Copenhagen, Paris sticker. So if you are still holding on to any of that stuff, I think holding any of this for the next couple of days is a pretty big gamble. Ultimately, it doesn't mean it can't work out. Doesn't mean it can't pay off. But also some of this stuff has dropped so far. A lot of people are going to be saying, hey, how much further could it really drop? And they don't really care at this point. And setting it and forgetting it is ultimately, at the end of the day, I do think one of the best investment styles. But yeah, I don't know. Shanghai stuff has to be coming out soon. Shanghai Major starts in a couple of days. Thanksgiving's tomorrow. I don't know what the heck is going on. We'll have to wait and see. But once we do, obviously, we will talk about that all right here on this channel. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.